Yeah, hi there. These comments, I'm going to use your initials, RY, and I just read your independent writing practice test number 39. This is Michael. I am the founder, owner, and the materials writer of all of your lessons at the 7-step system to pass a TOEFL IBT. I'm also your TOEFL teacher at California State University. Now, if you like my course, tell somebody about it. Go to your Facebook page. Put a link to better TOEFL scores there. All right, thank you. And you know what? You did it. You organized your writing practice test exactly around the writing task. You did exactly what the task is telling you to do. In your second paragraph, you say, some people hold to the point we should do our best to earn as more money as possible. Then you get to your third paragraph. On the contrast, other people are satisfied to earn a comfortable living. Then you say, as far as I'm concerned, money is just a tool to the superior life. We cannot forget that money is not the factor that giving us happiness. The real happiness is a comfortable life through money. Yes, this is good. The problem, you do have some grammar and some word choice problems I want to point out in just a minute, but the actual organization is very strong. I even liked how your fourth paragraph is fatter than the other two. You spent some time to really develop your argument. I like that. So you actually have a very organized writing style, and you're a good thinker. I mean, you looked at the writing task, you decoded the writing task, you organize your writing exactly to that task. Now you might want to read with me now. I'm going to paragraph 2. I want to take just one of your paragraphs. I want to go through and make corrections. And then we can see what kinds of errors you're making. And then that's going to bring your score down a little bit. So you say, some people hold the point that we should do our best to earn, I will put, as much money as possible. Or how about this, to earn as much money as possible. So you have some word order problems in there. Let me read it again. That we should do our best to earn as much money as possible. Then you say, you want to put are young. I don't think you have to say people. Just say, when we are young, comma, you don't need future there. We want to work hard and earn more money in order to get a better life. So you don't want to use future when you're using a time clause. Well, actually, you're okay. Forget that. So when we are young, we will want to work hard and earn more money in order to get a better life. When you are a parent, see, this is where we run into trouble. Because in the previous sentence you said we, now you're going to you, and then in the next part of that sentence you're saying we. So I would say how about this? When we become parents, that's even better. When we become parents, comma, we'll want to get more money to support our child. Nah, a superior environment. No. When we become parents, we want to provide a superior environment of education and life to our child. I think that's going to be better there. You say, thus, people who agree to earn large amounts, put S after amounts of money, treat money as an essential part, I would put of their life, not in their life. So, if we go through all the paragraphs, we find the same thing. You're struggling. You have word order problems. You're having some problems putting the verb in there. But it's interesting, you're having a lot of word order issues. That means you're thinking a little bit in your own language, and then when you begin constructing English, you're putting it kind of in the wrong word order there. Now, if we go back to the rubrics, and I think this is a really strong paper, but I don't think you'll score in the 4 to the 5 range because you have too many errors. I think that you will fit in the 3 range. So you're one of the few essays so far that's actually scored in the 3 range. You definitely have addressed the topic and the task. I think you have very good unity and progression to the essay, but you have problems with sentence formation and word choice that makes your ideas and meaning unclear. Now, that's why I'm putting you in the 3 range. So I'm going to give you a 3.0 out of 5. that's going to put you at about 20 points out of 30 for the TOEFL. So the good news is you understand how to organize your writing. The bad news is you still have a lot of word order, word choice, and sentence formation issues that are making it difficult for you to improve. What do? Here's what I recommend. Work hard in grammar lesson number 7. I think that's going to be really, really important for you. Again, grammar lesson number 7, if you spend maybe 1 or 2 hours a week just in that lesson, that's going to be helpful. Number 2, I think as you develop a higher vocabulary level, it will help you minimize some of the errors that you're having. So study my vocabulary lessons number 3, number 4, number 5, and number 6. That's also going to help you improve your overall academic writing proficiency. Now number 3, this is pretty easy to do. I would take maybe once a day, read a newspaper article, and I think reading a lot, reading newspapers and magazines and longer books is going to be helpful for you. But in the newspaper article, pick a paragraph. And I want you to take that paragraph and then copy it word for word exactly as you see it. And make sure you're getting everything right in the right word order, and then read it out loud so you can hear it and get used to it. Do that maybe once a day, just a paragraph from a newspaper. Simply copy word for word everything in that particular paragraph and make sure it's exactly the same as what you see in that paragraph. That might help you a little bit also. But anyway, thank you very much for completing this particular practice test, RY. And if you like my course, tell somebody at your Facebook page about it. You can send them a link to better TOEFL scores. All right, anyway, thank you for completing the practice test, and also thank you for being one of my students at California State University, San Bernardino. And I look forward to reading your next practice test, your midterm, your final exam. Now remember, you don't have to just do the final. You can complete these practice tests at my site every day. Now, I can't give you the same feedback I'm giving you now, but I will make sure that my teaching assistant grades any writing practice test that you submit. And practice makes perfect. It really does.